You're watching News 19's Friday Night Blitz, sponsored by Prismian Group of Lexington.
And welcome to Week 5 of the Friday Night Blitz. Let's get right to it. Our game of the week, first home game for the Dutch Fork Silver Foxes, the reigning 5-time defending state champions of 5A. The Silver Foxes hosting Spartanburg on this evening, and there's head coach Tom Knott. We profiled him at 6. Obviously, it's been just a horrible year for this team off the field, but the guys are soldiering on, and here we go. Looking for a 54-game winning streak or unbeaten streak, and Davin Patterson drops back and finds Gamecock target Antonio Williams, gets the Foxes in the red zone, and then Jarvis Green caps off the drive with a touchdown. Foxes up 7-0. Next possession, Davin's going to drop back and lofts one deep to Antonio. Watch this. You can put this on your highlight reel, Antonio. And that's another Dutch Fork touchdown. And they're off and rolling again. You think they were anxious to play at home? I think so. Second quarter action. Patterson takes a shotgun snap, connects with Antonio once again for a third touchdown of the half. And in attendance for the game, Gamecock tight ends coach Eric Kemry, a Dutch Fork grad. We'll explain why he was there in just a moment. And Williams would add another touchdown later in the quarter to give Dutch Fork a 28 halftime advantage, and they would go on to defeat Spartanburg 42-13. So that unbeaten streak is now stretched to 54 games for Dutch Fork. Now you saw Eric Kemry, he was there as part of the Hall of Fame class at Dutch Fork High School that was inducted. Also going in is Dustin Johnson. He's not there, he's trying to help the USA win the Ryder Cup. Also Jerome Singleton Jr. part of the class. 8 people were inducted. And again, Eric, obviously the Gamecock tight ends coach, his first year on Shane Beamer's staff. They've got a big game tomorrow against Kentucky at Williams Brice Stadium. And there you see the video for DJ. And then there's Jerome Singleton Jr. And of course his dad is the commissioner of the South Carolina High School League. So a big night over there for Dutch Fork, honoring its past athletes. Hey, let's head to the Battle of the Dam. The Lexington Wildcats hosting IRMO. It was hippie night. Everybody's having fun tonight. I'll tell you what I was going to say during the commercial break for the anchors here. Wildcats scoring first as Taydon Mines finds Gerard Newborn for the score. IRMO answers as Isaiah Whiteside scrambles, can't find a receiver, and he takes it himself for the score. That ties the game at 7. Later, Whiteside will find Deary Rogers, who gets behind the defenders, and he's just going to outrun everybody. He's gone. But Lexington would answer as Jonah Norris would score on a short run to tie the game at 14. We saw him do damage against Ashley Ridge on Saturday. And the Wildcats, they go on to knock off IRMO and win the Battle of the Dam by a final of 27-24. Ridgeview hosting the Dorman Cavaliers. That is Marquis Anderson for Dorman, the outstanding offensive lineman who will be at South Carolina tomorrow as part of that recruiting visit. Host of prospects on hand. Marquis playing a little fullback for Dorman, and he helps Demarius Foster score, and that gives the Cavaliers a 28-7 advantage in the second half. Now for Ridgeview, Andre Washington keeps, fakes out everybody, and he's going to take it deep into Cavalier territory. Now watch Washington. Under a little bit of pressure, he's going to throw it up, and Chase Smith goes up and grabs it. Nicely done by number 4. However, Dorman wins this one by a final of 42-20 over Ridgeview. Sumter on the road to face unbeaten St. James. First half action, the Gamecocks will get a blocked field goal. Special teams coming up big. Then a few plays later, it'll be Christopher Ramirez taking the handoff, and he will pound it in for 6. A nice win by Sumter on the road down in Merle's Inlet. Hope they enjoyed some seafood down there. The Gamecocks win it by a final 33-14. Hey, let's head to the Swamp. River Bluff hosting Northwestern. Great night for some football in the third quarter. River Bluff's Gray Herring pounds his way in for a touchdown. But the visitors from Rock Hill respond as Elijah Caldwell will avoid a few tacklers, and he will score 2-1 for Northwestern on this night as the Trojans win it by a final of 35-21. It is the first half of the Friday Night Blitz, but stay with us. A lot more highlights coming up next. Stay with us here on News 19.